We are live. We are live. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just checking if I'm live. Yes, I am. I am definitely live. Oh my Lord. I haven't been live simultaneously on Instagram and um Facebook, YouTube at the same time. So let me try this. There. Live on both platforms. Yes, I'm checking. I am live on both platforms. Allow me to just share this live link to our WhatsApp group. If you're not yet part of the WhatsApp group, the link is bit.ly/ELC WhatsApp group. Capital ELCWAG. All right, here. All right. There. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just checking. All right. So I am feeling so powerfully guided to come on live right now. And just checking. Oh, hello, Tete. Hello there. Let me try again. Checking my connection with Instagram. Yes, I think I'm well connected. Very good. So we're still riding the intense energies of the full moon. And I'm receiving such a strong divine download that I had to channel and share this wisdom about time, money, and ultimately your complete freedom. So I'm live on YouTube and Instagram. And before I dive into today's powerful transmission, I want you to know that if you're watching this right now, it's not by accident. You're meant to hear this message, and I'm simply being a channel for the wisdom that wants to flow through to you specifically. And what's coming through me right now is not from my own conscious mind, it's from the quantum field, from source, from the collective consciousness that knows exactly what you need to hear in this moment. So open your heart, open your mind, and receive what's meant for you. Have you ever wished you could bend time? Like literally stretch it, compress it, make it work for you instead of against you? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to manifest instantly while others wait for years for their desires to materialize? I've been diving deep into multidimensional reality lately. I've been reading books lately on um, parallel universes of self. And yeah, and multidimensional, multiverse theory. And I just want to share what I've discovered. We are not just living in one timeline. We exist across multiple dimensions, multiple versions of ourselves in different timelines, all happening simultaneously. And here's the mind blowing truth that will change everything you need to know about time and money and manifestation and all of these. One decision can shift you into a completely different timeline. One decision. So if you're watching this today, it's because your multidimensional self guided you here. We're about to uncover the secrets of time that have been hidden from humanity for centuries. And first, let me share something deep about desire and decision that will shift and change and revolutionize how you manifest. Burning desire and clarity on that desire is the catalyst for all change. Every single transformation in your life begins with a desire to want something new. But When I ask people what they want, many struggle to really see and feel that burning desire. They say, I want more money. But what does that really look like? And are you willing to do whatever it takes to get your desire? Also, remember the law of reciprocity. You want people to pay you in full or pay you abundantly, but are you paying your bills on time? So all of these come into play in your manifestation. Also, be very specific in a way that it stretches you, but it is not that too much of resistance. You can say, I want $1 million in the bank instead of billions, right? It's very specific, but it's not too stretching into billions that will cause a lot more resistance. So find that sweet spot in your manifestation. You can say, I want a career that I love where I'll be well compensated. That's a very clear desire. Maybe you want to feel healthy again because you've been experiencing chronic pain. Or maybe you don't want anxiety. Maybe you want to feel at peace. In getting the clarity, we can also use what we don't want to define what we do want, because what we want is almost always the opposite of what we don't want. So your desires come from seeing things others experience in their reality. We're like, oh my God, I want that. Then the universe will be, oh, Aleli wants that. All right, let me give it to her. And they also come from experiencing what you don't like. When you experience what you don't like, they catalyze focus and clarity on what do we really want. I don't want financial insecurity because I do want prosperity and abundance. And here's the key. Desire is very similar to decision. When you desire to be wealthy, you decide to be wealthy. When you desire health, you decide for health. When you desire a soulmate, you've decided for a soulmate. Desire and decision are almost synonymous. You make a decision and commit to it without needing to know the how. There's this book called Parallel Universes of Self, and the author explains the phenomenon perfectly when he wrote in the book, every decision you make creates a new timeline. Every decision you make creates a new timeline. And you're not actually moving through time like a train on tracks. Instead, you're shifting through parallel realities, like changing channels on a cosmic television. I repeat, every decision you make creates a new timeline. And when you don't decide or you're prolonging your decision, that also means you're delaying the timeline, your highest timeline. And that means you're not choosing the highest timeline for you. Think about this practical analogy. You're in a car and you're in a massive cosmic highway with infinite lanes. Each lane represents a different timeline, a different version of your life playing out. You can change lanes anytime you choose through your thoughts, your feelings, and your decisions. That's what we call quantum jumping, the ability to shift from one timeline to another through conscious choice. Let me explain this concept with a simple but powerful example. Remember the first time when you had to make that very important, crucial choice between two job offers years ago. You picked one path, but in another reality, another timeline, another dimension, you picked the other job. That version of you still exists right now, living out a completely different life based on that single decision. She's not in some theoretical future. She exists right now in a parallel present. Think even deeper. Remember your first major relationship decision? You were deciding whether to stay together or break up. You made your choice and lived out that timeline. But there's a version of you who made the opposite choice. That life is playing out right now, simultaneously with yours, in a parallel dimension. You could have children in that timeline if you didn't break up with that person, or you'll be living in another country, or have a completely different career, all because of that one decision point. And here's a real life example that you've probably experienced. Have you ever had a dream that later came true in your waking life? That's not coincidence. That's not prediction. That's actually called timeline bleeding, where your consciousness accidentally jumped ahead to a future moment and brought back that information to your present awareness. Also, the common experience of deja vu. Deja vu. That eerie feeling that you've been in this exact moment before. You have been there before, but not in the way you think. You've experienced it at another timeline, and occasionally, these timelines bleed through into each other, creating that familiar feeling of deja vu. Because you've already experienced it in another timeline. By the way, tomorrow I'll be talking about all of these deeper in our magnetizing masterclass. If you want to join, let me know. Another example that happens to people all the time. Have you ever thought of someone and then they called you moments later, like, think about this friend. And then, like, a few moments later or a minute later, they called you. That's timeline bleeding in action. You access the moment right before it happened in your current timeline because all moments exist now. And what's really happening in these moments is very fascinating. Your consciousness briefly jumped into the timeline where they're already calling you. You felt that reality, then you jumped back to your current timeline, and then your phone rang. You didn't predict the future. You actually visited it, you remember the future, and brought back that feeling of that moment now. So time is not linear. The ancient Vedic texts, I love also studying about ancient wisdom, which are the ancient Vedic texts, which are the oldest spiritual texts known to humanity. They speak of divine time that flows in cycles rather than straight lines, cycles rather than straight lines. The Aboriginal Australians, who are one of the oldest cultures on Earth, in this earth, they call this concept dream time, a realm where all moments are accessible now, where past, present, and future merge into one eternal moment. Time is not a river flowing in one direction. It's more like an ocean where all points connect. Think about your own experiences, not just the deja vu example that I've shared earlier. Have you ever learned something, for example, in a moment that would normally take years to understand? Have you ever felt like you've known someone forever when you just met? Like I feel like I've known you forever. Have you ever experienced time flying when you're in love and suddenly like one day just passed by so fast, it's like 5 minutes? Or time is so dragging when you're bored? These aren't just perceptions, they're glimpses of time's true non-linear nature. Oh, hello there, Myra. Hello, Joy. Hello, Tetsky. Hello, Ellen. Hello, Star. Tetsky says, that always happens to me when I think of my cousins or my childhood friend. Ooh, yes! Like the calling part when you think about them and then suddenly they call you. Yes. And you're quantum entangling and at the same time you're quantum jumping. It's called timeline bleeding. So they're glimpses of time's true non-linear nature. I'm burping, releasing stale stock energies. When the indigenous shamans journey to other worlds, when mystics receive visions of the future, when you experience deja vu or all these prophetic dreams, or you're remembering the future, these aren't coincidences. They're your experiences of time's true multidimensional nature. And this is something that modern society has forgotten, but ancient wisdom is always preserved. Now, let me share the secret that will transform how you manifest. When you make a decision, and allow that desire to germinate, life starts to organize all the cooperative components. I repeat, one decision will help you shift or quantum leap to your highest timeline. That's how it works. That's how you collapse time. Your brain becomes a receiver when you make a decision. The desire and the decision creates a frequency inside you. You activate ideas from the quantum field, from God, from your higher power, from your highest self. These thoughts and ideas become the bridge for taking small micro actions that lead to your desired outcome. The universe organizes by sending you these ideas. The moment you make a new decision and hold that desire without resistance, you start to think differently. You perceive life differently. People show up miraculously, magically in your life. Messages flash through your field, through your quantum field, and your feed, your Instagram feed, your YouTube. Something appears that aligns with the stepping stones to your result. Hello, Sudha Marcana and AJ. Hello, AJ. Hello, hello, hello. So we have to keep that burning desire and stay loyal to our highest vision, the destination, and don't check your path too quickly. The path is often winding. It's non-linear. We think it's taking us straight to our destination, but it's actually taking us sometimes to a learning, a skill development, or a person we still need to meet or learn from. And if we become impatient, if we judge too quickly, we can kill the formation of our result or outcome. So the question is, how do you reconcile your current reality with your highest vision? The answer is hold that highest vision and see what clues show up in the present moment. Life brings you clues about the next priority, the next inspired action step. You don't need to figure it all out. And here's the deepest truth that will set you free. Your job is not to figure out how to get into your future. Your future will find its way into your present moment, just like how you experience that deja vu, or how you think about someone and suddenly that someone calls you all of a sudden. I'll repeat this. It's not your job to figure out all the how to get into that future. Your future vision will find its way to you in your present moment if you relax, if you trust, if you listen, if you follow through. And when something from your future reveals itself into your present naturally changes. There's a new thought, a new opportunity, a new person, a new conversation, business opportunity, partnerships, resources, team members, investor. I manifested all of these. Investors in my business suddenly saying, we believe in you, we love the workshop, we love the course, we want to invest in you. A new partnership with the number one well-being center in the UAE, in the Middle East. Illuminations. If you've been following me for a while, I'm the first ever Filipina that they trust to be part of their team of wonderful, amazing practitioners. And all I had to do was to show up, put myself out there. And then they reached out to me. I don't have to ask why me. I just have to believe that I'm meant to be. I'm meant to be part of their team. And I remember when I first landed in Dubai in 2021, I was hoping to apply as part of their team. And some things happened. I had to learn. I had to be part of other studios, well-being centers first before they invited me to be part of their team. I learned so much, and then now I'm here. I'm there. It's like you will accumulate all these resources and opportunities along the way that will give you everything you need if you trust, if you just continue to take those next inspired action steps and continue taking that next decision that will allow you to go higher and higher to your next level. And you're more likely to notice and allow all of these opportunities and synchronicities if you're operating from a powerful state. The answer mode, the certainty, frequency of certainty, not resisting the present moment. And the root of our collective stress is actually thinking the stress in the present moment. We're thinking this present moment is getting in the way of where we want to go. We live in contradiction and constant fight or flight, and that is not how we are supposed to be. If you relax into the knowing, you've already done your part. You have the vision, the desire, the decision. You're taking the decision one step at a time, each and every single day. Your job now is to enjoy the present moment and notice what parts of your future self begin showing up every single day. And this is God's will for you. Waiting to see what shows up from your future into your present moment and really trusting what's God's will for you. And allow stillness to heal and reveal every moment. That's the power of meditation. Every morning or every evening, just relax, listen, breathe, and then you'll get the messages. And the important thing is that you follow through. Don't stay stuck there. And when you don't listen, when you don't follow through, that's when you will experience the same delay, procrastination, self-sabotage, the same old story. And I've been there. And the challenge isn't that you don't have enough time. Actually, you have more than enough time. The challenge is that you just want more time. And that's natural to want more, but you have enough. It's okay to have more. You should want more. You're part of the ever-expanding universe. And your desire is what expands reality itself. And so, yes, keep desiring for more. But know that you already have enough right here, right now. You have everything you need within you. And keep flowing. That's the guidance. Keep flowing, keep surrendering, keep opening your heart to new doors, new opportunity portals. And be vulnerable as you flow in the moment without having to force things. Because when you push, when you hustle, when you grind, you're taking on responsibility that isn't yours. When you move into stress, into anxiety, into overwhelm, thank you for your hearts. Hello, hello, my love. Ellen, hello. Hello, Bong Z. Thank you to all those joining in. Just wanna acknowledge your hearts. So when you I was talking about when you push, when you grind, you're taking on responsibility that isn't yours because that responsibility is actually the universe part. When you move into stress, anxiety, overwhelm, anger, jealousy, comparison, that's a sign that you're trying to push into a future that's not yet ready for you, or you're not yet ready for that future, vice versa. Enjoy your present moment and allow the future to show itself one step at a time. And so when you notice your monkey mind, again, overthinking, in overwhelm, jealousy, comparison, anger, resentment, regret, and you're not relaxing, when you notice that you're stressed and you're pushing, congratulations, because you're noticing, because now you're aware. You're like, oh, I notice myself like this. You're not being your old self because you're observing it, you're noticing it. And in this way, you can recalibrate back into flow. And when you're in flow with life, you're part of the ever expanding evolution of reality. And then you're connected to highest consciousness, you'll again receive the divine messages every step of the way, and you can create your empire this way. Your empire is the full expression of you, your highest self. The kingdom or the queendom is you taking your rightful place on the throne with your crown. And this is achieved not through manipulation or control, but through continuing to dream without extinguishing the flame just because it hasn't happened yet. A lot of us like, oh, it's not happening. I'll extinguish the flame. I'll give up. I'll stay stuck. Keep on believing. And I've been talking about this. I have a video on frequency of certainty, and a lot of like the laws of the universe, vacuum law of prosperity. I have like videos on YouTube on manifesting your best life, collapsing the struggle story and scarcity mindset, how to manifest anything you want with ease and flow. Just hop on our YouTube channel. And I have a lot to share about this. This week, we have 2 exclusive events for Empowered Women's Club members that will completely shift your reality and teach you exactly how to do all this. Tomorrow, Wednesday, at 3 p.m. Dubai time, or 7 p.m. Manila time. I'm channeling more divine wisdom about time bending, about what I've shared with you today, and more like techniques and tools in manifesting your dream reality faster and easier. We're going deep into quantum jumping and collapsing timelines. That's what I'm so passionate about nowadays. And again, time isn't linear. Time isn't linear the way we think it is. Just like money is not solid, everything is fluid. You can bend time. It's time is malleable. And when you tap into your higher self, your highest self, you can actually collapse timelines. You can manifest faster. You can create quantum leaps in your reality. We're diving into how to access more time in your day, quantum jumping techniques to shift timelines instantly, manifesting at the speed of light, oracle guidance for your timeline shifts. You can ask me all your questions, ask me the questions, and then I'll channel divine wisdom for you to gain more clarity, how to let your future reveal itself into your present moment, breaking free from hustle and allowing flow. And again, this happens every month. So I'm inviting you to come join us tomorrow. We do this every month, Goddess Oracle Guidance and Magnetizing Masterclass. And then after Wednesday's powerful time bending session, we're taking it even deeper on Saturday. We have Flirting with Money workshop with myself, Aleli Carissa, your intuitive success mentor and transformational teacher, and my soulmate student. She's a money manifester and wonder super mompreneur, Alyssa. So I am uh, collaborating with her. This is her second workshop that she's facilitating. As a coach, she graduated from our Empowerment Life Coaching certification courses, programs. So on Saturday, we will literally transform your relationship with abundance through candle magic and wealth consciousness. And we will teach about how there's a version of you in a parallel universe who is magnetic to money, who dances with abundance, who literally flirts with prosperity and not chase it. Instead of chasing it, you flirt, you dance. And there's a version of you who is already wealthy beyond your wildest dreams. She's not waiting in some future. She exists right now in a parallel timeline. And the only difference between you and her is the decision or the decisions you're making moment by moment. That's the only difference between you and your most wealthy, your wealthiest abundant self. In one timeline, you decided to stay in scarcity consciousness. In another timeline, you decided to be in abundance mindset, flirt with money, and become magnetic to abundance. Which timeline are you choosing right now? And when you understand that time isn't linear, that your wealthy self already exists in a parallel timeline, you realize you don't need to chase money. Money flirting is about being playful instead of desperate, being magnetic instead of needy, being confident instead of fearful. Like, what will happen to me next month when you actually have enough right now? Being attractive instead of repulsive, being open instead of grasping and being grippy. So we're gonna explore the concept of flirting with money, like flirting in romance. It's playful, it's confident, it's magnetic, it's mysterious. There's no desperation, no neediness. You're not chasing someone desperately saying, please love me. No, you're being so irresistibly attractive and magnetic that they can't help but be drawn to you. That's the energy we need with money. And so on Saturday's workshop, Flirting with Money, we will help you activate wealth consciousness through a candle ritual, create personalized money affirmations, quantum jump into your abundant timeline, and we'll end with a powerful group abundance ceremony and I decree and decree declarations. That's my favorite. Again, remember, time is not linear. We exist across multiple dimensions. Your abundant timeline already exists. Your wealthy self is in a parallel now, not the future. She is in a parallel now. So let's bring her into this reality, this timeline. So we invite you to also bring your green candle and an open heart. We'll do the candle magic ritual together this Saturday. Again, all these events are pay what feels good because we believe abundance should be accessible to all. So the full moon is still amplifying these beautiful energies. So I'll see you tomorrow. If you're watching this tomorrow, which is May 14th, see you later. And May 17th. And let's quantum jump together. Again, these events are exclusive for Empowered Women's Club. This is pay what feels good for a lifetime of support. One-time investment for a lifetime of support. I repeat, one-time abundance exchange for a lifetime of coaching support. You receive emotional support and holistic guidance in your well-being and spiritual growth through coaching, mind, body, spirit practices, and connecting with like-hearted souls. And I repeat, this includes if you join the time-bending magnetizing masterclass and Goddess Oracle Guidance tomorrow and May 14 and Flirting with Money workshop on Saturday. This includes lifetime membership to Empowered Women's Club, virtual lounge library of past well-being workshops, manifesting masterclasses, recorded videos, playbooks, presentation slides. You instantly gain access upon completing the registration form. I'm going to type in the registration form. Here, it's bit.ly/I am empowered. It's also in my stories, my bio, and you can always DM me, and we have monthly events happening. Yes. And we have Facebook and WhatsApp support groups. We have monthly motivation group coaching. We have Manifest Your Best Life webinar series. We have yoga classes. We have body love free movement. We have soul soothe sessions. We have exclusive events, community discussions, and heart talks. And again, oracle guidance happening every month. Sacral chakra dance flow, plus a loving, supportive community of beautiful goddesses. All of this and more for pay what feels good or sliding scale abundance exchange, a once-off investment for a lifetime of empowerment, nurturing support, motivation, helpful resources, loving community, and encouragement to help you have a happier, brighter, and easier life filled with love, joy, grace, and ease. It is done, it is completed, it is fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. And we also have an annual online retreat. So it's included when you join. And we have special discounts, PDF freebies, opportunity to be featured as member of the month and share your unique divine soul gifts to others. This month, our goddess of the month is Alyssa, my soulmate student. You can also receive a one-on-one oracle guidance, energy healing, activation, talk therapy, coaching session with me when you pay in full. And you can also share your events with all of the like-hearted souls in our group. Again, we have WhatsApp group chat, Facebook, and then we have a virtual lounge library. So are you ready to give and receive support as an empowered woman? Oh, Aliyah is here. Hello, my dear. Our community manager is here. Aliyah is, of course, one of our Empowered Women's Club members. I haven't been live in a long time, so thank you for being here. And again, thank you to all those who joined us. AJ, Sudha, Arcana, Myra, Tetsky, Bong, Z, Ellen Star, all those who joined us earlier. I can't see the others, but thank you so much. And yeah, so if you're ready to give and receive support as an empowered woman, I'll see you tomorrow. We have the time bending divine wisdom on our magnetizing masterclass and also goddess oracle guidance. And May 17, we have the flirting with money workshop. Just register in the link in my bio, my description, stories. The link is bit.ly/I am empowered, capital I am and I am empowered. So see you in our powerful back-to-back events. Again, thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Instagram. See you in the quantum field of pure love and co-creating magic. I love you and I honor you. Thank you for being here, my dear Aliyah. Thank you for your beautiful energy. I love you. I'll see you in our one-on-one sessions and in our Goddess Creatics Mastermind and in our community events. I love you. I love you, my love. I honor you, my dear goddess, my dear goddesses here. Allow me to just bless you. May the sun bring you energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away all your worries. May the breeze blow new strength into your being. And may you walk gently to the earth and know its beauty all the days of your life. Let's bring our hands together in prayer and recite the five Reiki principles. Just for today, I'm at peace. I trust. I'm grateful. I work joyfully. I am love. I am love. I am love. And let's touch our hearts. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Gently affirm, I love myself fully, completely, and unconditionally. And as we exhale, gently affirm, I forgive, I release, I let go with loving ease. I allow the love from my own heart to wash through me, healing and cleansing every single part of my body. If you are now in the Philippines, have a good night. Happy dinner to all those in Dubai. And I shall see you again soon tomorrow. Thank you. I love you. Thank you, Aten. See you soon. I love you. All right. Thank you, my dear.